lot of reasons why a coach can be let go. I mean, he didn't have any performance issues, but apparently clashed in some form or fashion with the front office. Sometimes that's all it takes to be asked to go somewhere else.
Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Curry with another miss. Shoots the 3, but they recover it. And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Bulls lead by 2. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment. And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
They've won the effort battle, and that's allowed them to control the backboard.
And it's been gang rebounding. I mean, everybody has done a great job boxing out for him, and it's showing up on the stat sheet.
Rose is the 1 with Butler as the 2. Gibson is the 4 with Gasol at the 5. And it's Snell in at the 3 slot. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter.
And there was a question of whether or not Derrick Rose would be able to get back to his former self. At times last season, you could see him back in that MVP form.
Here's the floater. And the layup is good. Rose has got the lead back up to 2 now for Chicago.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Here's Livingston. Connects on the 9-footer.
Chicago timeout call.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
Boy, I tell you, the Warriors did something that no other team had ever done before. They ended the regular season ranked first in field goal percentage and field goal percentage defense. Essentially, they were the best offensive and defensive team in the league. Remarkable.
Rose. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Cans the shot from the wing. Rose has got 6 here in this quarter. Last season for the Warriors really dominated from beginning to end to lead the league in, Greg, both offensive and defensive efficiency.
And Kevin, a lot of people knew the Warriors were good at offense. I mean, but they've been equally as good defensively over the past few seasons. Kind of flying under the radar for whatever reason. Not the case going forward.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And here's Thompson. Fires for 3. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
And that's one of his strengths, knocking down those long-range jump shots.
Ripped away. Oh, and here we go. Bogut's got it, the fast break chance. And Andre Iguodala with the slam.
The defense to start and ignite that play was terrific, and I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And really look for them now to be even more aggressive on the defensive side. Try to come up with a few more steals.
Mirotic has checked in for Chicago. Brooks comes in for Derrick Rose. Then for the Warriors, Draymond Green comes in for Barnes. And it's Barbosa in for Sean Livingston. Thompson dishes to Bogut. Out to Thompson. from downtown. Rebound Brooks. Bulls have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Here's Gasol. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting them get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
That free throw missing. And for Andre Iguodala, last year was a first in 758 games. Up until then, he had not once ever come off the bench.
Yeah, he had been a starter throughout his 10-year career, every single game, Kevin. And last year he came off the bench in every game. Big adjustment for the veteran, but he made it work.
McDermott with it. Barbosa picks him up. Here's Green. Chicago grabs the miss. And it's Brooks at the elbow. And yes, sir, that one drops.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
Curry gets the bucket.
And really, how about the quick release on that triple there? Because he's given up a lot of height in that matchup.
Right on target you are, Greg. I mean, the quick release is what made the difference there. Any hesitation, and that shot is being blocked.
Got a piece of it. And they get it back. They get the rebound. Count the bucket. Azili's got it all tied up now for the Warriors.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
But the defense not doing a good job at all of getting after him. They've got to crowd him and make it tough for him. That's his second this quarter.
McDermott can't get it to go. Golden State's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. And oh, here we go. Brooks got it. The fast break chance. There's the bucket. Good. And the Bulls lead by 1.
The lead changes hands once more. There has been no separation between these two teams.
You know, it's made.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. It's Chicago up 1. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And we welcome you back to start the quarter. Players had a chance to get hydrated with Gatorade. And there's certain to be some great basketball ahead for us. Gotta like what Derrick Rose has done in this game.
Mentality was on display in that first half. He got to the rim consistently.
Boy, I tell you what, he's got that great first step, and he must have had some quickness porridge or something because he looks a little faster today than normal.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. Gotta like what Derrick Rose has done in this game.
You just love it when the decision-making is as good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force anything.
Guys, I think here in the second half, though, they may want him to be a little more assertive. Start hunting more for his shot, even the tough one.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. And it's Barnes in the 3 spot.
And Draymond Green, guys, has won at every level. I mean, led Saginaw High School to 2 consecutive state championships at Michigan State, 2 trips to the Final Four, and now making noise with the Warriors. It's clear this guy's a winner.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Green's got 5 points in the quarter.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and A little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
And here's a little known fact, Clark. Only 3 players have recorded at least 2 triple-doubles in the NCAA tournament. They are Oscar Robertson, Magic Johnson, and Draymond Green.
That's some elite company for Draymond Green. He's a hard worker, a guy you love if he's on your team. He can be an irritant if he's not with you, but continues to improve and prove his doubters wrong.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
It's incredible to think that Pau Gasol last year set a career high in points in a game for as long, Clark, as he's played. He had that 46-point game in January.
Yeah, that's 46 points for Pau to go with 18 rebounds. I mean,
right.
You rarely see a player of his age putting up a career high like that. You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded out physical game.
That's the kind of look they can continue to go with. Maybe that'll help them create some separation on the scoreboard.
A splendid pass that time by Rose.
Gasol with the steal. Here's Butler. That's short off the rim. Golden State's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. It's stolen by Rose. Here's Snell. And that one is hammered home.
That's how you make an impact with defense. And once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is headed up. And with Powell, that 46-point game, he became the oldest player to get 45 points and 15 rebounds.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Then for the Warriors, Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Bogut. And it's Barbosa in for Thompson. And it's Etuan Moore with the foul. That's his first foul. A minute 50 left in the third quarter. Barnes passes to Barbosa. And Mirotic sends it back. Here's McDermott. And the rejection by Ezeli. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Andre Iguodala is checked in for the Warriors. 1:37 left to play in the third. McDermott kicks to Brooks. Tries from 10. That one goes. Comes. Brooks has got 6 points.
And a final point, guys, with Powell's career game. It's crazy to think that he did it while not being the first offensive option. I mean, he had been the go-to guy with his time in Memphis for so long.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
And Brooks, here we go. It's deflected. And now here comes Iguodala leading the break. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam, you're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Taj Gibson's checked in for Portis. And Golden State also making a change. Draymond Green is checked in for Sean Livingston. But they get it back. Mirotic dishes to Gibson. And Mirotic kicks to Gibson. Brooks with no one around. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Barbosa's shot is off.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And Brandon Rush gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. "11 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Nice shot by McDermott. Here's Curry. 11 points in the game. From deep. No luck.
It would have been something to see.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Bulls ending the third quarter with an energy burst.